All right. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. If you've never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker from coinringmaker.com. I make coins into rings, and on this live, I'm going to be working on this 90% silver proof New York quarter. We're going to make it into a size 10 ring today, and I'm pretty stoked about this one. So I'm just going to wait maybe one more minute for a couple more people to roll in so everybody can watch the whole process. So if you're already in here, just hang out for a second, tap the screen a couple times, and we'll get started on this ring. If you have any questions while I work on this, feel free to ask. And if you want to check out the shop, there's a little gold chain down here you can tap on, or you can just go directly to coinringmaker.com. All right, so the first thing we got to do to make this 90% silver proof quarter into a ring is punch a hole in the middle of it. So I'm going to prep for that real quick. Get our punch. And this tool right here is really cool. It's got kind of a cone shape on the top. It's all threaded like this. So as I tighten this down, it's going to auto center the coin right in the middle, which is really important when you're trying to make a coin into a ring. It was one of the biggest hurdles I ran into when I first started doing this. If you guys are enjoying this live, make sure to tap the screen a couple times. We currently have 1 like on this live. So if you got some free thumbs, help me out. All right, I'm just gonna hammer this on through here, okay? Very nice. This is what I like to call the center punch. So for every coin I make into a ring, there's part of the coin I have to punch out, and it's right in the middle. And I have recently started including these are little center punch keychains. So the center punch will sit right in there, and it's got a glow-in-the-dark back so you can find your keys in the dark. And it's just, I don't know, it's a nice little addition to the ring itself, I think. Let's see how our coin's looking. If anybody has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. If you'd like to check out the shop, tap the little gold chain down here. See if we can make it pop up. There, should be down there. Thanks for watching. I don't want to brag too much, but I'm pretty certain this coin ring is was ordered by a movie star. Like, I'm still trying to cope with it. I don't want to out him, but pretty much, I'm like 97% sure the person who ordered this is a movie star. So that's pretty weird. I mean, like, in a good way. It's like strange and wonderful. Like, I never thought in my wildest dreams I would make jewelry for people I watched growing up on TV and movies. It's pretty weird. Pretty cool. How's it going? Pretty good. How's everybody else doing today? really nice outside, so I've been having a good day. So what I'm doing here is just cleaning up the cut edge where we punch the hole through the coin. Typically that's pretty rough afterwards. Sorry I didn't show it to you. But we've got it nice and smoothed out now. And the next step is going to be annealing the coin, which is a process where we're going to heat it up with some fire. It's going to help soften up the metal, make it a bit easier to fold in shape. Yeah, I can do 50-cent pieces. If you just tap the gold chain down here, you should be able to find the shop. I have quite a few options for 50-cent pieces and dollars too. Make smaller punches to make things like coin earrings. Yeah. What I would recommend, I've got it buried back here. So I've tried a bunch of different punching tools. This is the best one I found for coins. It's made by Capri Tools. And this is the smallest punch it has. And it works pretty good for like keychains and earrings and stuff. And it can go through a pretty thick coin. So I needed something that would go through like Morgan dollar. And almost everything else I use broke. They broke. All the impress art, hole punches couldn't cut it. But that one works really good. All right, let's anneal this real quick. Needle nose pliers, man. They just ply you in OFT. Yeah, it's a great tool. I like it a lot. I feel you. Yeah, that thing's a bit tougher than a drill bit. I've broken my fair share of little drill bits. Nothing beats a well-made punch. Yeah, they're built to last. There is our coin so far. Now we're going to take it over to the 1-ton arbor press and start folding. That's going to be right over here. Yeah. I like to start with a doming block. That's this thing. And since we want New York facing out, put that face down. This is a 3/4 inch Delrin ball. It's just really hard plastic. That works really good for a nice first fold. Comes out nice and even. It's looking good. Again, if y'all want to check out the shop, there's a little gold chain down here. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. If you're enjoying this live, hit the follow button, tap the screen. Those are all my call to actions. Other than that, just hang out and watch. Thanks for watching. There's our ring so far. Looking pretty good. It is still a little soft from annealing, so we can stretch it a little bit. On the ring stretcher here, try and get that in the frame. Get some handy dandy blue paper towel. makes a really nice buffer between the ring and the stretcher. You don't want to have a lot of metal on metal contact, especially with softer metals like silver. So I try to put a buffer in between them as much as I can. And this works pretty good. See, it's starting to get a bit of a ring shape. We're going to need to stretch this one out a bit more. It's going to be a size 10. So I'm going to go ahead and anneal it again. As you work on metal, stretch it and shape it, it'll work harden. So we're going to anneal it, soften it back up again. Soften it back up. It's always so hard to get it to focus. Thanks for the roses, bro. How are you doing today? Busy, busy, busy. Thank you. I work on lots of different types of coins. So if you guys want to see what like all my different coin rings look like, you can stay here on TikTok. Just tap this little chain down here, a little gold chain. And you can find my shop on there and check it out. See if you find something you like. If you have any questions, let me know. This ring stretcher, a really handy tool for increasing the size of your ring. But because of how it's shaped, you always end up with a bit of a cone. So I'm going to have to stretch this probably a size over, half a size over, yep. We got it about 10.5 right now. So that should be solid. And to kind of fix that cone shape, we're going to reduce that down over here with my 17-degree die. Go a little bit to the other side. Back to the first side. Now we should have a really nice even band there. It's looking pretty good. All right. Now the next thing we got to do is, if you look on the inside here, you can see it really definitely through the ring right there. That raised bit of metal goes all the way around the ring. We're going to need to remove that because it's pretty uncomfortable. So that's what's next. Again, if anybody has any questions, let me know. Put them in the chat. Thanks for watching. We're almost at 1,000 likes. Let's go. So here I'm just slowly cutting away that lip with a deburring tool. And this little one works pretty good, but it doesn't quite reach all the way to the end of the lip. So I typically have to switch between two different blades to get it just right. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, if anybody wants to check out the shop, tap a little gold chain or go to coinringmaker.com. If you have any questions, let me know. Alright, so now we're going to switch to a bit of a bigger blade. You can still see a little bit of it, but it's mostly gone. We're getting there. Thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't checked out the shop yet, tap a little gold chain down here. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I like having happy customers. So I'm a little nervous with this one. The ring this is, the person this ring is for has like, I think millions of followers here on TikTok. Been making movies since the 90s. I hope they like it. I'm a little nervous. I almost missed it. I'm not usually looking at customers' names too much. This one caught my eye. I was like, wait a minute. That looks familiar. Sure enough. So I do hope they like it. I'll do my best. That's looking much better. Nice and smooth. A little bit left I can feel. Nice. I'll smooth that out a little bit with some 4-0 steel wool. check our size. If you guys have enjoyed this live so far, please hit the follow button. Tap the screen a couple times. If you have any burning questions in your mind, don't be shy. Feel free to ask. I like questions. It makes this much less awkward because I'm not just talking to myself. So if there's something you'd like to know, something you're looking for, put it in the chat. Be happy to help you out. It's looking pretty good. Again, the target size for this one is 10, so let's see how lucky we are. That is really close. I'm going to stretch it just a hair. Yeah, I'm trying not to get all in my head about it. I'm just making a ring for a movie star. No big deal. Same as usual. People are people, right? Everybody deserves a nice ring. Really close. No pressure. No pressure. Perfect. That right at a size 10. So now we get to do my favorite part, which is where I make it nice and shiny again. So we get a good look at it before we start polishing it up. The New York quarter is really nice because it's got these stars all the way around it. You got the Statue of Liberty's torch hanging out there as well. $quarter on the inside. United States of America. Pretty good. All right, let's clean it up. We're going to start with some Mother's mag and aluminum polish. If you want one, tap the little gold chain at the bottom of the screen down here, or you can visit coinringmaker.com. I have lots of stuff to choose from there. So I also have a shop here on TikTok Shop. If that's easier for you, you can go to my profile. I think it's a little shopping bag. Honestly, I'm not sure what the shop icon looks like, but it's there. And I'm slowly adding things to that as well. One ring to rule them all. Dude, like, I'm not supposed to brag about this, so I'll show you real fast. All right, if you know, you know. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked to work on them. I must keep it secret. I must keep it safe. All right, so this polish works pretty dang good. If you were here a little earlier, you can see how much we've knocked off of there. I'm going to dunk it in some water. That's going to help the rest of the polish that's still on there kind of get knocked off. Then it should be looking really, really shiny. So these 90% silver quarter coin rings are available at buycoinrings.com. It's pretty easy to remember. If you ever want to buy a coin ring, just go to buycoinrings.com. Just burn that into your brain forever. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, you won't believe it. Look at that. The one thing about hand polishing rings is the cleaner the ring gets, the dirtier my fingers get. So the contrast is always really interesting. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these polishing cloths. This is the only product made by connoisseurs that I like. Everything else I've tried by them I don't like at all, but these disposable jewelry wipes are actually really good. Like, look at that. It's going to start catching and throwing light. So yeah, I think they're going to like their ring. Like, the pressure's pretty much off now. We got through it. They're going to be like, yeah, that's a nice ring. All right, let's take a look. Look at those details. So crisp. Very nice. Alright guys, if you haven't yet, hit the follow button. Remember to check out the website, buycoinrings.com, if you want to get yourself one of these. I'm going to go have a minor panic attack because I just finished making a coin ring for a movie star. And I have to actually ship this out and send it to them. And I'm freaking out. So, thank you again for stopping by and watching me work. I hope the rest of your day is fan-freaking-tastic. You know, hit the follow button if you want to catch me next time I go live. And, you know, you never know what tomorrow's going to hold for you, guys. Universe is a strange and wonderful, unpredictable place. If you're going to do something, do it well. And I guess people will notice. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Peace.